What's going on, YouTube family? Guys, Preacher Tomorrow here, back with another vid. And mom was in town, busy with work as usual. Busy with work is just, I think by now, not my favorite excuse, but just my general excuse, which is not really an excuse, it's actually the truth. Because, you know, on this channel, we try to keep it 100 with everyone, guys. So that's what it is. Work, mom was in town, is what it is. Nothing I could do about that. Gotta take care of moms. So on deck today, what do we have? What's going on, guys? These are the Furylite that I was alluding to, or I may have hinted to in my past or last Reebok Instant Pump Fury personalization video. Very happy with the process, so I went ahead and I pulled the plug with this even before those had arrived, actually. Aside from a couple bugs on the website, which I have gotten in touch with the company that actually built the Reebok.com website. I've actually freelanced with them in the past. So I thought, since I had some connections and emails to some people there, I would basically reach out to them and say, hey man, that site that you built for Reebok, there's some bugs there, bro, and the user experience is a little bit weak, in my opinion. What am I talking about? Issues like trying to log in and the site not showing you that you're actually logging in. Don't make the mistake like I did and go ham one day and just start creating mad designs and then pass the 10 limit design or the 10 design limit, which there's no language or anything on the site that tells you about it. You're just gonna find out about it basically when you pass 10 designs, you go to your save designs area, and then you're gonna notice that some of your designs are missing and you can't find them. And Reebok's response to that was actually super weak. There's nothing that they can do about it. You've basically just lost all the designs. That's it. You have to make whatever you've lost or surpassed in 10, you have to redo them over. You can't remove designs from your, I mean, just some like kind of basic stuff that this company I freelance for, like, they have some smart people there, and I just would have expected something better from them. But again, I have spoke to or sent an email to them about it, and I have actually mentioned it or called Reebok up and been like, hey, listen, the site has some bugs. And I've also hit them up on their Facebook, kind of pointing out some of the things I mentioned to you guys and more, to try to see if we can eventually get this fixed. The site is broken, the experience is broken, and they need to seriously fix that so that the effort can be taken more seriously. Because there's some amazing things you can do on the site, such as these Furylite that I have on deck. Now guys, these were heavily inspired. There's no shame in my game in mentioning this. Heavily inspired by the Ronnie Fieg times Puma, what is it, the Koas that he did a while back. I thought that those were absolutely brilliant. I mean, it was even awesome how I think Puma let him change a couple things on the shoe, but he has, I think, a good relationship with them. Like for the Sakuras, there was no Sakura 968 mid. They actually let Ronnie Fieg create a mid of the shoe. I mean, it's just like, they seem to be a really awesome company to work with. But that withstanding, that's where the inspiration for my first Furylite, first ever. You know, I haven't picked up any GRs yet, even though I've been very interested in the model. So guys, real quick now, I'm going to just run you through a couple of the details of what you can actually expect to be able to personalize on this shoe. And just some of the things they have going on, and any other details that I think may be helpful to you if you're trying to actually create something on the Reebok.com website, you're interested in this model. Hopefully something in this video will be able to help you out. Alright, so let's jump into it. Front of the toe box, guys, this is synthetic leather. There's not a real leather option for this, but I went with mint glow on the actual toe box, or the front of the toe box, and then the toe box itself is perforated nubuck. Also guys, mint glow. I did think that this was a bit darker online, so be careful with that, watch out. Just more, I guess, look at the name of this particular color. Mint glow or seafoam green, as we've seen I think other brands use it. It is true to its color, guys. It is definitely mint, or mint glow as they're calling it, or seafoam green. It's not the darker type of green or almost bluish hue you might see online, so be careful with that. This stitching right here in the front of the shoe, which connects the actual, or part of what connects the tongue to the actual you know, top or front of the toe box. What's really, guys, nice about that stitching is that you're actually able to change the color of that to either match what you've done on the front of the toe box or on the actual tongue itself. Now the tongue you can choose from a number of different materials as well, same with the toe box also, but the tongue I went with a black canvas. You do have the option of, I think there's leather, nylon, suede. You can't do perforated nubuck, I think, on the tongue. I think that's an option, but again, number of different materials, guys, number of different colors that you can choose for this. And then what I love about the actual Reebok logo is that there's two ways you can basically break up the logo. You can have the Reebok and then like the two solid parts of the crest as one color, and then you can have the rest of the Reebok crest as another color. And there's a range of colors you can apply for that, guys. Again, I think it's really, really brilliant the way they set that up. The eyelets of the actual shoe, you can actually change the color of that as well, and they also have a brushed steel option for the eyelets. The short laces, guys, or these laces that's unique to this Reebok Furylite. They're a bit of an elastic lace, just in case you were curious, but you can change the color of the laces as well. And for I think like $5 more, you can also order a spare pair of laces as well, just in case the design you end up going with could actually, like, I guess, call for like a lace swap on different days depending on the mood you're in or how you're feeling. So that's, I think, pretty cool. This elastic band here, guys, that's obviously taken from the HLS, the Reebok Instant Pump Fury, one of our favorite shoes. You can change the color of this as well. It is always just this singular elastic material, which seems to be like a nylon material, but again has like a bit of elasticity to it. Again, full color range, really nice options in what you can do there. This top little nylon pull tab, if I can just kind of get my hands on it, guys, you can actually change the color of that as well, so that's really cool at the end of the day. The actual inside sock liner has a number of different color options that you can choose. Whatever you choose for the sock liner actually affects the back of the tongue of the shoe as well. This little Reebok rubber area right here, you can change the color of that. You can change the color of this, but do know that this actually affects this, so it's pretty much connected. So this and this is like one piece. You can change the color of that, and again, you can change the color of this. I went with perforated nubuck in the back of the shoe, but there's a couple different options for materials for that, and there's like a ton of colors that you could basically choose as well. And then the mid, guys, is like really, really interesting because there's quite a couple of options you can go with for the mid. They have like what's called like a two-stripe option. If you look at the mid on the Reebok Furylite, you'll notice that it has like a very clean type of split line. Well, Reebok actually offers an option where you can basically get the top split one color, you can get the bottom split another color, or the bottom part another color, I'm sorry. So they call it like a two split, and again, there's like some pretty interesting color options that you can do with that. You can also go with a gradient option where it starts with like a solid color or a certain color, I'm sorry, fading from starting from the back here and then fading into the front of the shoe. Again, I think that's really, really nice. And then there's like a solid color option, which gives you the ability to add speckles. That's obviously what I went with here, again, since the koas were where I was inspired from, and I think in creating these. And obviously with the koas, the speckles are a lot more dense, but with this, I think it came out really nicely. I mean, really, really nice with the speckles. Now, the actual outsole, I think it's really interesting, the options that you have on the outsole as well. They do have like a gum bottom outsole. You can go with traditional rubber like I did here. They also have an icy blue or an icy, I think like A1 or something they call it, type of like outsole that you can go with as well. And I think what's cool about the outsole also, if you go with like the solid rubber option, is that you can actually change the color of this part of the outsole to be one color. It would extend right here to the front of the toe cap, and then this part here, guys, can actually, or would be, another color as well. So you can actually have like different colors in between this area and this area. Like the whole thing doesn't have to be one solid color, but keep in mind whatever you've done for the mid area of the shoe, that's what will show through here. But then this part and then this part could be like a separate color. So guys, like again, they offer like a ton of options on the Furylite. definitely more than they do on the Reebok Instant Pump Fury, and quite a few of their other models have like quite a bit of options as well. Again, I'm like really impressed, guys, with Reebok and this Your Reebok initiative. I think that they're doing good work over there. I'm definitely a fan of Reebok as a brand. Again, the website could be a bit better as far as some of the bugs and getting some things worked out, but hopefully they'll be able to address that in the future. But yeah, that's pretty much about it, guys. I mean, if you have any questions about the Furylites themselves, any of the color options, even though I think I broke it down for you guys, fairly well. Again, this is mint glow. I did the whole entire back as black, black mid, and then just white speckles. You do have an option in the color of speckles that you choose as well. But yeah, if you think I missed something, you have a question, concern, comment, love, whatever it may be, drop it down below, guys. Let me hear your voice. Let me know what you're thinking about these. If you don't like them, guys, no love lost. I don't get emotional. I don't take things personally. Obviously, we do things, we buy things as per our personal taste. As you guys know, I always say buy what you like, not what's hyped. Wear what you like at the end of the day, guys. Forget what anybody else is doing or what I say or someone else says. So no worries if you don't like them. It is what it is. But if you're interested in something else with the process and experience, something that I can help answer that for you, please feel free. Drop a comment down below. Some of you have my email. Some of you, I think, have my number, actually. And you know where to find me on Instagram. Again, I'll leave a link down in the description so you guys can find me over there also. Guys, thanks so much for watching. This is Future Tomorrow, and I'm out. Peace.